WROI News, streaming live at WROIFM.com. This is WROI News.
.1 WROI, it's time now to take a look at your local news. The news today is brought to you by your Fulton County REMC, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, and by Colligan of Fulton County, 129 East 5th Street, Rochester. Call them at 574-223-2420. Currently sitting at 52 degrees under partly cloudy skies here in downtown Rochester. We'll take a look at your full weather forecast a little bit later on in your news. Indiana 2nd District Congresswoman Jackie Walorski was our guest on WROI. With the election campaign going on through tomorrow, we ask what she's been working on as a legislator.
Yesterday I had a lady in my office who was kind of like built a niche around helping folks bridge poverty and getting them into jobs and being there as a support and wanting to network and wanting to partner. And then the next person that came in my office was a police officer who is involved in drug enforcement, narcotics division, those kinds of things. And he was looking for additional doors and additional ways they can continue to work on this fight against opioids.
Jackie talked about an opioid legislation of hers that was recently signed into law.
The president had just signed the bill last week. They had another bill of mine in it that brings a lot more money, research, and those kinds of things to alternatives for doctors to get out of the, opioid business where not necessary and looking for safe alternatives. So those are the kind of things that really excite me.
She went on to describe the importance of this legislation.
Because those are the kind of things that, we work on a long time to get these kinds of bills passed. And this H.R. 6 that passed last weekend and the president signed, was a huge bipartisan effort on both sides, the House and the Senate, because we've heard the American people, and the American people have said, we've got to get out of this business. We have to stop this.
And again, that was Indiana 2nd District Congresswoman Jackie Walorski. She's not the only one touting the new opioid law, as Senator Donnelly has also spoken of his contributions to it. Meanwhile, Indiana drug Czar Jim McClelland says Indiana already has some of the provisions in that bill, including an end to a 16-bed cap on rehab facilities.
It goes back, I think, to the 1970s. It was obsolete a long time ago, but it took an act of Congress this year to finally get rid of it. And they didn't remove it permanently. I think it's removed for 5 years, but hopefully that might become something that would be permanently removed.
And again, that was Indiana drug Czar Jim McClelland. The Indiana Bureau of Motor Vehicles is extending its hours today and tomorrow so that they can issue ID cards and driver's licenses to be used for identification at polling places for Tuesday's election. Branches will be open today from 8:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and tomorrow from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. State law requires them to process new, amended, or replacement ID cards and renewed, amended, or replacement driver's licenses and learner permits. Anyone who has a driver's license or ID card that expired after the last general election may use the expired card as proof of identification for voting purposes. You can read more at mybmv.com. Early voting ended at noon today, according to the Fulton County Clerk's Office. Out of approximately 12,000 registered voters in the county, about 2,500 had voted early as of this morning. We'll be back with a look at your full weather forecast after this.
Your Fulton County REMC is proud to offer the new Faster Exceed satellite internet service. They can now connect customers to their fastest satellite internet service ever, with broadband speeds up to 12 megabytes per second. For homeowners with fewer options for internet service or who live in rural areas, there's no better option than Exceed Broadband. Share photos remarkably fast. Enjoy better video chat with less jitter. Send and receive files quickly. Exceptionally fast web browsing and email. Listen to streaming music. If you're ready for a faster internet connection, you're ready for Exceed Broadband. Call 574-223-3156 today to learn more about the amazingly fast Exceed Broadband service offered by your local Fulton County REMC, your Touchstone energy provider. And now take $50 off all new Exceed internet installs with your Fulton County REMC. Call them today.
So this is the bathroom. Ooh, hard water stains.
I know.
Oh, not to worry. We'll go with Rust.
Rust?
A Rust pedestal sink, a Rust commode, and...
Need a better way to deal with hard water stains? Experience the difference Culligan can make. Culligan. Better water. Pure and simple.
Call Hey Culligan Man at 223-2420 and save $100 off the list price of a new Culligan system.
And again, we are sitting at 52 degrees under partly cloudy skies here in downtown Rochester. Culver is at 51. The Grissom Aeroplex is at 52. We continue to see partly cloudy to cloudy skies the rest of the afternoon. Tonight, we see showers and possibly a thunderstorm, a low around 48. Tomorrow, we see a chance of showers before 10 a.m., otherwise cloudy with a high near 52. We do see some wind gusts as high as 35 miles per hour. Tomorrow night, partly cloudy skies, a low around 36, with wind gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. On Wednesday, we see mostly sunny skies, a high near 46, wind gusts as high as 25 miles per hour, and a low around 30. On Thursday, it'll be mostly sunny, a high near 43 and a low around 31. And on Friday, we see a chance of snow showers mixing with rain after 10 a.m., then gradually ending and becoming partly sunny, a high near 39 and a low around 24. Again, 52 degrees at the Grissom Aeroplex, 51 in Culver, and 52 here in downtown Rochester. This has been a look at the forecast for Rochester and all of north central Indiana. The news today was brought to you by your Fulton County REMC, home of the Exceed broadband connection. Fulton County REMC, your touchtone energy provider. And by Culligan of Fulton County. Check with them for the best water using the reverse osmosis system. For WROI News, I'm Paul Zartman.
Do you have the WROI News Tip of the Week? When you see or hear news happening, call 223-6059. If you have the top tip of the week, we'll pay you $10. That's 574-223-6059. 223-6059.